5 years ago, I got diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and
what's that?
It's a blood cancer, but it's the cancer to have if you're going to have cancer because it's curable. And but didn't know that at first. You go and I found a lump in my neck on Christmas Eve 5 years ago, and my sister, who's in the medical field, I said, Chris, what do you think this is? And I seen her face; she freaked out. She's like, definitely go to the doctor and get it checked out. I'm like, all right, I'm not a doctor guy. I never go to the doctor, so I'm like, I'll go after the holidays. And went, and could have been 27 different things after I talked to my doctor and oncologist, and it came back to be that it was one of the best things that could have been out of the 27 things. So I changed the way that changed my thinking. Rather than being this invincible person that could conquer everything or anything. I'm just like, wow. Cancer is just something that people get, not something that could happen to me. Was the way that I always thought back in the day. So going through that whole process and through the treatments and everything, and I still remember coming home, and it was about a week before when I found out that I actually told my wife, and because I couldn't find the words to tell her. I don't know why. I was just nervous to tell her, and she's like freaking out. She's like, well, what do we do? We want to sell the cars. You want to move? You want to? I'm like, Kel. I'm like, everything's going to be fine. I'm like, a lot of people have it a lot worse. Doctor said everything's going to be fine. Nothing in our life changes. So I went through this whole process of 16 weeks of chemo, 20 weeks of radiation. The most proud thing that's ever happened to me is I never missed a day of work. I came to work. I booked my chemo appointments early on a Tuesday so I can get to work as quick as I possibly can. I'd sit there for 6 hours, and when I was there, it actually taught me some skills. To be able to sit there and just kind of block everything out. I would sit there and go through my whole customer base and, get back to everybody and respond to everybody and, write little emails and everything. So that actually helped me. And that August, when I was going through the end part of my chemo, we were busy as could be. And that was when I sold 88 cars. And before that, my biggest month was like 60 cars. So I pushed through the zone. This is when I was going through everything. So I'd come to work every day, and everybody was like, how are you doing? Everything okay? And I finally just gathered everybody up. We were at the old dealership. I gathered everybody. I said, listen, I appreciate everybody. Just stop asking me if everything's going to be okay. Am I okay? Because everything's going to be fine. I appreciate your empathy and everything, but, everything's going to be fine. Just treat me like normal. Everything will be fine in a few months, and I'll be back to being me. And, I could see everybody. I was losing a little bit of my hair and everything, but I was determined not to let anything, especially a diagnosis like that, dictate my life, my future. So through determination and my coworker support of, just treat me like everything was normal, I was able to break through my 60 car month and get to an 88 car month at our old, smaller dealership. And then from there, I just started rolling. I figured if I can get through that, going through at, the weakest point in my life at that point, once I got better, I know I can get to the 100-car goal that I had. That was, this goal that I was mythical unicorn that I was chasing, for a long time. And how do I get there? So that just started rolling, and then got through all that, and I'm healthy now. I'm cured.
Wow.
The doctor tells me I'm good. I go every 6 months for scans, but that process taught me a lot of patience for people, situations. What they're going through. You never know what somebody's going through just by looking at them, So that taught me to be empathetic and actually taught me more to care about people than what was going on in my life. Put their needs first rather than just my needs, and that was kind of a breakthrough for me,
Wow.
At that point.